Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing out there? Appreciate everybody being here in the room this morning. Certainly appreciate everybody being here for the pre-market chat. Good morning, Dicron, Tommy, Emma, Don, JW, Joe. Hey, Bob. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, today's a big day. Tuesday. What is this? May 9th, 2023. We have two webinars scheduled today. One is for members at 1 p.m. We'll send out notes in the app as well. And that's just in the combo room, okay? So members, 1 p.m. And it'll be hosted by John from BYOB Trading. There's also a public e-learning tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern in the free room. So big day today. A lot of things going on here. Good morning, Julie. Hey, Mai. Good morning. A lot of things going on here this morning. So mark those down on your calendar. Check your email. We've sent emails out to everybody. And, of course, all members are invited to the public e-learning as well at 8 p.m. tonight. All righty? So yesterday I was getting a little bit concerned with the market. I just didn't feel that we had the momentum going for that we should have had yesterday. And today we're seeing a little bit slower, maybe a less momentum to the upside. So we're going to have to watch this real carefully. FNGU, that's up pretty nice. We talked about this maybe pulling back a little bit just because it's been up enough, might need to rest, and that's exactly what's happening. So we want to keep an eye on FNGU. My personal feeling is this is the best chart right now to follow if you're bullish. If you're looking for a market indicator to be bullish or bearish, this is right now is going to give you that bullish sense. Both the SPY and the diamonds are going to give you a confused sense. And IWM, hell, that doesn't even count anymore. They can't even get out of bed. So IWM is IWM. If we look at transports are trying to work themselves out of a little bit of a hole down here, and they're doing it. They're getting it done. SMH. And that's questionable. That really is questionable. Are we going to pop to the upside or are we going to slip back down to the downside? There's certainly, you can certainly make an argument of a downtrend in here, but you can make that argument of just trying to lift up at this point. One of the stocks that I have, let's see, where's my list? Where'd it go? Oh, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should open it up. Let me put this over here. There we go. One of the stocks that I have on the pre-market list today is SOXS, and that's actually bearish for the semiconductors. And that's setting up bullish for me. We've got a nice trend here. Let's do this. There we go. We've got a nice trend working right in here. We've crossed over the 50-period moving average. We've tested that 50-period moving average, and we're showing a little bullishness this morning. So if this continue to show bullish, that SMH might dip down a little bit. That could cause the market to tip just a tiny bit. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Let's just run through this list for a little bit. Got about 6-7 more minutes, and I'll see what I can get through. NEO popping up really, really nice this morning. The fact it's over the 50-period moving average really does excite me a little bit here. Here's a chart that has been up. You can see the green dots here. We've been up, and now you see the red dots. We're down. I mean, that's a typical low, high, higher low on a bigger picture. And now it's starting to cook with some green dots again. So it could be that trend is starting to get back into things right in here. So we're going to be watching this one for a possible buy. UP is also setting up. Now, if you're into 50-cent stocks, I'm not particularly. The chances are I'll never buy that. But there are a lot of people that are into 50-cent stocks, and it showed up on the scanner this morning, pre-market, and that's looking pretty good. This is one of my favorite chart patterns, moving from the trendicator to the 50-period moving average here. And of course, you know, if I see something hopping and popping off this list, I'll send an alert out to members there. So make sure you have that app downloaded. Boeing. Wow, okay. Earlier this morning when I was looking at Boeing, I had this set up for a short, which it still is a short setup. I mean, I know we're a little bit bullish here, but until we break out, it's hard to be, you know, bullish to the long side. The overall chart is looking a little short. So we'll keep an eye on that one. If it does break out, that would not be a bad long, but if it stays down here and starts to weaken up a little bit, we'll look at that short. WPM showed up on the scanner this morning. So we probably ought to keep an eye on gold and silver, those charts. WPM looking really good here. Nice J-hook setup. J-hook, for those that don't know, is when we rally up like this. And there's your J right there. There's your J. So what we're looking for is that breakout and then go for it. Chart pattern wise, here we've popped up. We've got a nice little flag. Typically, we look at this area for an entry or maybe just a slight breakout. And of course, the breakout of the J-hook in there. For those that like Tesla, you want to maybe tread Tesla and you can't, maybe because it's too expensive. Here's TSLL at $9.30. This might be more for somebody. But anyway, it popped up, and now we're settled back down here. I bought this Friday. Was this Friday? Yeah, this is Tuesday, Monday, Friday. And I closed it yesterday. Took my did I? Well, maybe I better check. Maybe I still have it. It's AMD that I closed. We'll go look at that one. So I still have this. So Tesla I have, not this one. So here we are back. The dots are green. The T line is moving up. I'm watching for some buyers. If this happens, I may come in and buy this one as well. And then I'm looking for that 50-period moving average as a direction for a target on this. And let's take a look at AMD. I did close my AMD yesterday. And what was it? No, you know what? I did close that Tesla for 15%. I just see it up here. I posted it. And the AMD for 38%. I did close that. If this, what I'm going to wait on to buy it back now is wait for that to set up. Our typical setup is below the highest high in the past 5 days. So using yesterday as the high, if it pulls back, that's what I'm going to look for, or a 3/8 trap in there. That's a typical setup for a buy. Also, if it pulls back and it's not caught in here on that breakout, I would also consider that. So AMD is still on my list, but I just couldn't resist the 38, almost 39% profits on this yesterday, so I had to close that out. Let's see here. PLTR. Look at PLTR. Massive day yesterday, and then today we're pulling back. So this is where I'm going to start looking for PLTR. I don't want to chase that first move. So now let's start looking at it. And one thing I'm going to do is take this top and come down to the bottom. We'll just use the candle, I guess. And this area right there, right where that line is, that's the 50% move. So that's what I'm going to look for right in there, is that bounce through there. Now, if we come back and then start coming up, I don't know that I'm going to chase it in here. If it comes up through that 50% line, then that is what I will look at for a buy. CWEB looks short. This is the China Internet bullish double here. That's still trending down, a little bit of a gap down this morning. And that, like I say, that's still looking a little bit to the short side. What else do we have here? FTNT, I think I talked about this one yesterday. I think it's setting up quite nice. It's still in that buy box area, which I need to adjust that. Not quite what I want. There we go. Let's do something like that. So this area right in here is a buy area. First target will be this top up here and higher up there. So FTNT is looking pretty good right in here, I think. What else? Anything? Let's see. Oh, here's one I'm watching. I believe we had one, maybe two members. I know of one for sure that started buying some ALB yesterday. Now that we are over the trendicator, that's giving me my alert to either buy or start watching it. So this is one that I'm interested in right now. And let's just take from that trendicator up to the 50, and there's about 13% that I might be looking at on this. So ALB is one for that watch list. Alrighty, quick reminder, members, e-learning today at 1 p.m. in the combo room, the member combo room. That's for all members, hit run candlesticks, right way options, and BYOB trading. At 8 p.m. tonight, there is a public webinar, free webinar, where you guys and all the public's invited, and that will be in the free webinar room. Alrighty. Hey everyone, take care today. Keep sharp, and we'll talk more here in about 30 minutes. Okay. Thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate it.